today by calling Rebath for a free in-home consultation.
For a free in-home design consultation, call your local Kentuckiana Rebath today.
Louisville gets Villanova in its Big East opener tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eric Crawford and Steve Andrus are in New York to cover the Cards, doing a little Big East reminiscing as well.
Allen Iverson, Ray Allen behind the back, takes a shot, and it's good! It is good! Gary McNamara hits the shot!
Overtime number 6. You're going to look back someday, the toughest conference in the history of the Big East.
Kemba Walker, step back, Walker, Cardiac Kemba!
Bright lights every city, it belongs to us.
Welcome to Times Square in New York City. A lot of great memories in the Big Apple for the Louisville Cardinals. Last year's Big East Tournament Championship, of course, and then back in 2009 as well. And Eric, I just have one simple question for you. Who is the most important player in your mind to the Cards' postseason run this year?
Well, it's hard to pick just one because there's so many people who've stepped up lately. Gorgie Jang has come on. Wayne Blackshear needs to get it going. But I think the one guy who's always going to be the key to this team and doing anything at the next level is Peyton Siva. He came on in the Big East tournament last season. He needs to play like the player they've always wanted him to be, the All-American that they thought he could be at the beginning of the season. They need that from him starting now. He's the most important guy.
And for the head coach, Rick Pitino, this, of course, is home for him. And in the last great Big East tournament, who knows where U of L is going to play next year and whatever they're going to name the conference. The year after that, of course, they'll be in the ACC. For Pitino, it's bittersweet.
I grew up 7 streets from Madison Square Garden. I still live in the city. I still have an apartment in the city. So, the city's a big fabric of my life. So for me, it's a time to go home.
I don't care what anybody says. This is the best conference tournament out of any of the conferences. So many great memories for me here. Let's start with you. What are your favorite memories of the Big East tournament?
I had horrible luck my whole career covering the Big East tournament. From the time Louisville got into it, they were always one and done. So I got to stay for the whole tournament last year, so I have to put that at the top. It was a run that nobody expected. Bill Clinton was hanging around the team. It was fun.
You said last year, I'm going to go with the Cards' first one in 2009. I was there covering Syracuse at the time. That was arguably the greatest Big East team in the history of the conference in a year where they had 3 #1 seeds. And, of course, that year, 6 overtimes for Syracuse. I don't know if anything's ever going to match that, but hopefully this year will be just as much fun. We'll have full coverage for you tomorrow night, 7 o'clock tip-off for the Cards. For Eric Crawford, I'm Steve Andrus, reporting from Times Square in New York City for WDRB Sports.